Undisputed Truth. Before you do anything, like, share, subscribe, ring the bell. Today I got Jered Ty Gwerder on the show, also known as the motherfucking Savage from Bellator MMA. Wins in under 222.
Yes.
Damn. So tell me the process of getting into like Bellator. How many pro fights do you have to win? Like, is it?
So I was fortunate that I made a big splash when I came out. So like I said, it took me almost 2 years to make my pro debut, and in that 2 years I almost thought about quitting fighting. I was getting really impatient, just back to back, always trying to get a fight, and someone pulls out.
How many people dropped out?
I think it was exactly 10.
10 people?
10 people pulled out.
Damn, y'all should be fucking ashamed of yourself.
My 4 fights, I finished all of them in under 2.5 minutes, you know, and which is pretty spectacular, I guess.
It's fucking humble ass.
Trying to be. Sheesh.
I guess it's okay that I knocked out people under 2 minutes. How long is a normal fight?
15 minutes total. So
wow.
Unless it's a title fight, it'll be five rounds, 5 minutes each, so 25 minutes. But yeah, so I haven't made it through half a round until my last fight. I had finished my last fight, was that one body kick you showed. It was right after that fight, I got a call from one of my buddies who had been with a couple of the guys with Bellator watching the fight, and they actually made the deal that night, and they pulled through and was like, hey, you want to fight for Bellator?
Bellator.
It'd be a different breed of people, for sure. To be okay with inflicting pain on people and be okay with it.
On yourself.
Yeah, you know, like, but you don't really think about that when you're locked in there kind of thing. Like, the only thing I think about is really like, it's him or me, you know, at the end of the day. And at the end of the day, I also get paid or I don't. We get paid our full paycheck if we win. We get half our paycheck if we just show up to fight. And it's business. It's not like, I don't gotta hate you to punch you in the face.
What is the normal pay off these fights? Like, can you survive long term on this salary that they're giving you? I
feel like the guys that are actually making money are the guys that's been around like the top 10,
okay,
top 15. And those are the guys that are making, you know, maybe a little over 40K just to show up for a fight, you know? And if, you know, a lot of times our pay is like, so if your show is 40, you get paid 40 if you win again. So it's 80K in that fight if you win and make weight. So those guys, obviously you can make it off 80K
right.
a year, and you fight 2-3 times a year.
Oh, because you're only fighting a couple times a year.
Yes.
Gotcha.
So you could make a living off of it, and there is fighters that don't get paid as well on the come up, so a lot of us have full-time jobs on the side or something part-time. But you know, and some people are fortunate enough to get sponsors and be able to just live off their sponsorships and
right.
and just train. I was fortunate to just save some money, work the whole lot, and then I quit my job and I was like, I'm going all in, and I'm living broke. Like, I was living bare minimum if I could, just to get to training, eat, and for, you know, I spent 1.5 years just trying to do that. It paid off, so here I am now.
Like a rule that you can't punch in the head or something, or?
You can't hit anything behind the ear to the opposite ear.
Okay.
And on the crown of the head, nothing on the crown of the head.
Okay.
So you kind of protect the soft spots.
The back of your head is safe.
Yeah, back of your head's safe.
The temples are open. Open game.
I mean, you think about it, we can throw elbows to people's face, and it's fair game, you know? You can obliterate someone's eyes and face with elbows in it.
What have you felt the most as far as, like, when you wake up in the morning, you have to stretch, what hurts the most?
My shoulder and my back. I've been dealing with some shoulder problems that's from just hitting and taking. I've dislocated my shoulder probably 12 times from football, so I'm paying for it a little extra now.
Okay. Hitting
the bag and, you know, just all that impact from punching and stuff. My back too. My back is pretty bad.
Have you ever taken steroids?
When I was a senior, my uncle was like, he's all into lifting, and he was like, here, I gotta take a cycle of this, because I kind of peaked out. So I was stuck at 165, 170 pounds, and I was 5'11", and I was like, I need to get bigger for college football. And so I took a cycle of that, and I blew up. So I went probably from 170 probably to about 210, 215 in that one cycle, and I was just killing weight. How long was the cycle? A month.
What?
Yeah. It was
oh my God.
It was like 2-3 pills every day for a month.
Wow.
And I'd never do it again because like my nipples got very sensitive. And then in Hawaii we call them, I don't know if what everybody else calls them. They call them like cone nipples. Like what is that candy that they give out on Halloween?
Candy corn.
The candy corn. It looks like candy corn on your chest. But it's
candy corn nipples.
So when I was on it, I was like, oh man, my nipples are sensitive. It hurt. Like I didn't like it. I started getting like a little ball in there, and I was like, I don't like this stuff. I don't want to do it anymore.
Do you have to wear a cup when you're fighting?
Yes, you have to wear a cup when you're fighting. I think it was my second fight I got kicked in the dick. But it always happens at practice. It's always at sparring when we're with the boys and we're cracking each other, and I'll take a nice kick to the nuts. Man, that's probably one of the most painful things ever. So my buddy Brad, he kicked me once in the dick, cracked my cup. And my balls were blue for a couple days.
What?
Yeah, like it hurt.
Damn, Brad.
Yeah, it hurt to pee.
Do you ever like give your family or friends or anybody like defensive advice? Like what's the easiest move that people can do if they're trying to do self-defense?
Kick him in the dick.
That's it. That's
straight
it.
up. Yep. Or I mean, crack him in the throat. Other than that, you can do that, but straight to the dick, you're good. You can bounce. You know. My
dad said that. Kick him in the dick, then punch him in the throat, and then hit him in the eyes.
You just gouge his eyes out. Yeah, the third one's a little excessive. You know, I'm pretty sure they're on the ground after a good clean crack to the nuts.
Well,
you know?
they might deserve it, depending on why I kicked him in the dick.
Yeah, I guess fair enough.
What's your favorite knockout move? Do you have a go-to?
I like getting people in the body. It's just like some kind of.
So you're not even aiming for the face.
Yeah, I don't mind. I like knocking people out, but it's when you hit somebody in the body and you hit them clean and you can feel that whole impact of like your punch or your kick going all the way through their sternum or their rib cage, and you can almost feel and hear their like the whole exhale of their oxygen just leave their body.
Like when you get the air taken out of you.
And nothing's left. And I think about it like it reminds me of like it's like taking someone's soul, you know? It's like so I just took the soul out of you, like. And your soul pops out of your mouth or something like from a cartoon, but yeah, I like that. That should be your nickname. The soul taker. The soul taker. Gotta go in there thinking some dark shit. This is for COVID. Until next time, guys. Peace out.